Hi Gemini, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your first half of the month of October reading. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm replacing out my weekly readings with half-month readings, so bi-weekly. Okay, it will be from the 1st to the 15th, the first reading, and the second reading will be from the 15th to the end of the month. These are replacing out the weekly readings. This particular reading's for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's also not going to resonate with every single Gemini because it's a general reading. So take whatever messages you can from the reading and leave the rest. Okay, Gemini? Hopefully you're doing good today. Sending you so much love and light. Let's see. After all the hubbubaloo about the time tagging on this, this is actually, I'm trying to make my readings more timeless. And they should be because energy is, it's fluid. And what I'm simply saying is if you've been brought to this reading, despite whatever the timestamp says, there are messages here for you. So let's say you accidentally hit on this reading next April. Well, watch the video because there's something to be said about, or something in the video that's going to speak to you. There are messages there. So, let's see here. If you want more messages than are offered to you through this particular video, watch your Rising, Moon, and Venus sign videos. If you don't have the time to do that, I do offer personalized readings. If you're interested, the contact information is below. If you like the reading, my style of reading, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Love having you here. And it lets, when you do that, it lets me and YouTube know that you appreciate the readings and the information that I'm putting out. Okay, so I thank you. I absolutely thank you if you've done that or if you plan to do that. Gemini, thank you so much. So I've got 2 decks of cards here, and there are going to be 2 rows for this reading. The top row with the Gilded Tarot, it's going to be your external circumstances or what's going on outside of you or around you. The bottom row is with the Law of Attraction, and it is what's going on inside of you. What's your frame of mind? I've prayed, meditated on, and shuffled both decks, so I'm going to get pulling, okay? What's going on in Gemini's life right now? What's going on around Gemini? What are they dealing with at this time? Okay, your intuition is leading you. You're trying to make a new start in some way. Could be business, could be some other way. Oop, that fell out, so that's important. Okay, fears. Mental blocks. About a new start, possibly. And 6 of Pentacles as your general energy. Okay, let me go ahead and pull the mental. Where's Gemini mentally? 9 of Swords. Maybe not feeling good enough. Self-sufficiency. Self-sabotaging, possibly. Overthinking things. Okay. I'm going to start off with your external circumstances. So what's going on around you? We got the 6 of Pentacles, which is a reciprocal relationship, either business or love. It also can mean generosity. So your focus is on giving and receiving of goods and services, or, other types of abundance, money, and a new start. So I do feel like you've recently had or are going to have, you're in a new beginning with a new stream of money. It's definitely a new beginning that you love. This could definitely be also a reciprocal and grounded, loving new relationship. For some of you, this is a relationship, not work. For others of you, this is a new job, one in line with your soul that's offering you a new start in terms of money. And again, it's going to indicate some increase in finances, a new stream of money, a new line of money, or some other type of abundance coming in, okay? So, what do we got down here? We've got, so that's your focus though. The focus is on this new beginning, the giving and receiving. So you're focused either on your relationship, the reciprocity there, giving and taking, or you're focused on some new beginning in your life, okay? This could be in work, family, relationships. You'll know, and it will be different for different ones of you. We've got the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. High Priestess always indicates to me that you're using your intuition, or you're in touch with your intuition at this time, and that it's very important that you go within yourself to find the answers that you're needing right now. Okay, so it's not only through your intuition. She's arcing her back towards the heavens. It's being in touch with your higher power also, Gemini, at this time. Using your psychic gifts, trusting the dreams and the messages that come within them, seeing the synchronicities and the signs around you and using them as guidance towards a new beginning, okay? But I do see the new beginning here as well. So you have some fears about a new beginning, and I do feel like you're using your intuition to work through the situation. Okay? Maybe you're not feeling good enough. There's fears, anxieties, doubts. You're plaguing yourself. It's a little bit of self-sabotage here. Maybe asking yourself if you're worthy of it, if you're good enough, Gemini. If you can do it, if you have enough within you to do it. The Empress always speaks to using all the spiritual laws you have around you and within the world and within you to manifest the reality that you want. And the Empress is extremely good at doing this. She uses every single spiritual law there is to create the life that she wants. This is indication also of a mother. So you could have dealings with a mother figure, the mother of your children, or your own motherhood at this time. That could be, there could be some start in that relationship, some communications or fears there. Also could definitely indicate somebody you work for, or somebody around you who helps you move forward in some way. Somebody who's very nurturing and caring. This is a card of happiness, fertility, love, nurturing, stability, and generosity. So somebody could be helping you out at this time. Okay. It also can indicate here that there's a definite reciprocity also. So if somebody's helping you out, you could also be helping them out. But I really feel for many of you, this is a card of birthing a new start. So this could be a new start in a relationship, or a new start in some other facet of your life. Could be career for some of you. But you have fears that are really haunting you or plaguing you. Doubts, worries, anxieties, overanalysis, paralysis. The Eight of Swords is all being up in your head, overthinking. And it's showing here that you absolutely are overthinking a situation going on in your life right now. Okay? You've got fears. And fears typically aren't real. They have no empirical proof behind them. But with the law of attraction, you can make your fears happen just as easily as you make the good happen. Keep that in mind. So definitely got a new start here. It's a solid new start with the Pentacle card coming out. It's an emotional new start with it being the Ace of Cups. So it's highly emotionally filling. There are heartstrings attached. This could be, you know, communications in a relationship with a mother that's been strained, or a mother figure that's been strained, or it's a new start in business, or with a business partner, You've got worries about and concerns about. It could also be somebody helping you out this week financially or otherwise. Definitely. It's going to be different for different ones of you. You're being advised to work on your fears, connect with Source, have a little more faith, and trust your gut and the guidance you're getting. Look around you at the synchronicities, okay, Gemini? And stay grounded as you move through this time, because everything is not what it seems. A lot of the things you think are you're fearing aren't even real. Okay. So I really feel like where's, you know, mentally, I'm on the mental. Where are you mentally, Gemini? You're isolating yourself right now. Okay. I think you're shrinking yourself, I feel. You've recently gotten a wish and some new success coming in with the Star card and the 9 of Pentacles. Definitely trying to use... I see healing here. But also a wish in terms of some sort of success. Success has happened to you recently. And I feel like there was happiness, but quickly it turned to anxiety. Okay, and now you're feeling depressed about it because you have sabotaged yourself by overthinking it, shrinking yourself by thinking you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you don't deserve it, or you'll never be able to fill that position or those shoes in that relationship. And so you shrink away and isolate yourself from the world. Now, the 4 of Swords is also a card of healing. So, I do feel like for some of you, you're working on healing yourself. Maybe recently you've been not feeling well. So we're now talking physically ill. Okay? I feel like some of you could have recently been physically ill and you're getting over being sick. Physically sick. But I think that sickness was caused by all this anxiety and the pressure of whatever it is that you're working through in your external circumstances here. For many of you, I'm feeling this to be a work reading, but I do feel like some of you are dealing, a download I just received was some of you are dealing with a sick relative, possibly a mother. Okay? Or you had a very hard relationship with your mother. And there's some sense of healing here now in terms of this relationship. More give and take. Okay? And you're trusting your intuition in terms of dealing with her. That's for some of you. Because I do think you're going to be spending some time with your mother. Some of you. Okay, so mentally, yeah, I do feel like there's you're not feeling very positive. You're feeling nervous, anxious, isolated. Some of you are just healing yourselves from a physical illness after a period of great stress and anxiety, but a success nevertheless, a new beginning, which is supposed to be a positive thing, has you really wound up. So we have the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. This first card really speaks volumes to me about not feeling good enough about yourself, letting others make you feel small. Maybe you don't feel you can fill the shoes. You're really talking down to yourself. I really feel like your self-talk is negative at this time, Gemini. At least for this group of Geminis that this resonates with. Here we got this guy and he's pointing and talking down to this other guy. This is ego. And it's killing your authentic you. Or it's hurting or shrinking you into some shadow. Below the Empress, it says there needs to be an awareness of this pattern and a healing to it. Go to Source. Go to your higher power, Gemini, and ask for guidance in terms of because it's all fear related, this kind of self-talk. And it could be a stubborn, outworn pattern of behavior that you're just like, I've done this my whole life. I do this. This is me. This is who I am. No, it doesn't have to be, Gemini. It really doesn't. You can choose to continue with the pattern, or you can choose to recognize it for what it is and then work to reframe it. So the choice is yours. And here you're being advised to to heal with Source and use your intuition to make more positive choices in terms of thinking. You're letting your fears and anxieties block you from the new self-sustaining beginning that's on your mind as well. I feel like this new beginning is going to help you nurture yourself. It's going to help you with this windmill. It's going to help you nurture your crops, nurture your life, build your foundation. Because a windmill is self-sustaining. It creates its own power. Sometimes it runs, water spigots that actually give water to entire crops, fields of crops, which are here in the background, and then the animals in the yard. So I do feel with the Empress, this new beginning is very self-sustaining, but maybe you're very worried about it. For some of you, I feel like it's your first time moving away from your home. Okay? A few of you are just now, you've got fears. Maybe you're going away to college. Maybe you're moving out, getting your own place away from your family for the first time. And you're not sure you can do it. You're worried. But I see it's happening anyway. You got worries about it. As for some of you, that'll resonate. You're overthinking a matter. That's what I said earlier with this Page of Pentacles. You're worried about if you're going to be able to fulfill those shoes in whatever endeavor this is. If this is work, relationship, moving out onto your own, a new position, anything. You absolutely are overthinking to the point where you're talking yourself out and self-sabotaging. You could have even recently made yourself physically ill, which you're now trying to heal from. Okay. Now I'm just sitting with the energy, and some of you do have have recently had some sort of disagreement with your mother or a mother figure. And she didn't, I'm really feeling like you got in trouble, or she talked down to you. Mother, child. And I really feel like that didn't sit well with you. It didn't sit well with you so bad, that some of you got sick. And it had to do with self-sufficiency, taking care of yourself. Okay. I think fears about moving forward do plague some of you, especially in that circumstance. Moving forward and being self-sufficient. For some of you, that will resonate. Let me go ahead and pull an Enchanted map oracle. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Give me an additional message for Gemini regarding the situation at hand. Okay. Ghostlands. I'll read that in a minute. go ahead and get this book for ghost signs. Well, it's absolutely iced over, frozen emotionally, so no color, void of emotion, void of people, alternate dimensions. Let's see. I'm just feeling like the feeling with this card is being lost and needing to have faith in yourself. Let's see here. Ghostland. And it says, Gemini, whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. Let me pull this up. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps towards a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most important and powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. So the overall message is you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. So holding on to past failures, thinking that, well, it happened like this before, so it's going to happen like that again. Like I said, this is all about creating your future, and you have some blocks, some fears that are holding you back, and I feel they've been going on for some time. And I feel like for some of you, there's a block in terms of your relationship with your mother that needs some healing. But overall, this is a reading about healing your own internal blocks. I see some new forward movement, some new healing. It's in a relationship, or it's at work, or some endeavor where there's reciprocity, give and take, back and forth. I do feel like it's a stable, fresh start with the Pentacle cards, but your frame of mind is not positive. It's rather negative. You're overthinking things. I feel anxiety almost. And like a low, not feeling good about yourself. Self-sabotage, low self-esteem almost with this card. Like you're resigned to accept the fact that what other people say about you is what you are. No, not true. What you think about you is what you are. So, I really feel like now is a time of healing and learning to reframe these negative thoughts and learn the lessons at hand. And how do you do that? You connect with higher self, Gemini. You connect with your spirit guides and with your archangels and ask them for assistance and guidance forward. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonate. Comment below. Let me know how this particular reading plays out for you. Okay? Is your mother involved? Where's the reciprocity? What's this new start I'm seeing here? Is this a relationship, or is this at work? What are the fears? What's got you held up and inside your head? What are you overthinking? Why are you isolating yourself? Have you recently been ill? Are you healing from that? What's going on with this new beginning with the self-sufficiency that bothers you? Is it other people like this card indicates, or is this your own self-talk? Are you talking yourself right out of a positive movement forward? And are you in touch with your source, your higher power? Let me know. Comment below. And until next time, Gemini, do take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.